It's back in summer 2022 and I'm lying on my couch watching something I should not be watching. Something disgusting. I'm watching self-improvement videos. But worse is that I ran away from my biggest problem. My habits just fell apart again. I couldn't stick to them for more than a week until I finally made up my mind to find a solution to this. And almost after half a year of researching, I didn't see that much progress. But I had a couple ideas in my mind, which led me to creating something that changed my life. I didn't believe that this system can possibly work, but I still gave it a try. As months went by, I suddenly realized I have implemented all of my core habits. Working out, waking up at 5 a.m., reading, meditating, studying hard, living the best out of my life. And here I am today, ready to share this system with you. I'm gonna use Notion to demonstrate it, and I've got a template link in the video description if you wanna check it out. But you can really create this system in any kind of app you want. You can use pen and paper, journal, to-do-list, etc. So let's get started. First up, you need to understand that if you don't want to waste your time and have minor results, you need to push your ego away and accept the truth.
So here's the system, and it has a very simple idea in it that if you want to implement a lot of habits in your life and probably stick to them for the rest of it, you need to start with something small. And I'm not saying about 30 seconds of reading. I'm saying about limiting the amount of pressure from your habits by giving yourself more time to adopt just a few of them. Because if you think about it, you have your whole life to do them. And you still want to work out, read for an hour a day, and eat healthy starting off today or tomorrow. I think it's not the right approach, and you will just get overwhelmed. We got to do this smarter. So let's get back to our system. So first stage is list of our habits, and it is based on a tier list, which you may have heard of. But in case you're not, tier list is a system of grading some elements from the most valuable to the least ones, and in our case it is about habits. So all you need to do is to write all of your habits that you can possibly think of into this TBD column, which is to be determined. After which you would need to just grade them from the most important ones to the least important ones, so from S tier to C tier. And when you have a few habits stacked together in the same tier, you will need to put the more important one on top of the list so that your most valuable habits are always on top. The reason for tier list is because the most important habits usually eat the most of our energy. So in order to balance our energy and have higher results, you want to progress with hard habits as much as with easy habits. So after you're done grading them, just grab the whole line at the top and copy it or cross out or wherever you're doing this and move it to the second stage, which is our progress. And as you can see here, we're going to split our habits into groups and pick one group for 1 month. And in our case it is August, so we go there and paste our habits. And now we are ready. But what do we do now? Well, we're going to use this tier list as a compass to implement our habits. In simple words, we just need to focus now on those habits for a month to get results. I hope you wasn't expecting me to give you some red pill and you have all of your habits implemented in one day. It was the biggest mistake of mine, and it just doesn't work like it. Remember this: you need to work hard to achieve your goals. This is the world we live in, and there is no way around it. Anyways, after the month is finished and you feel and see like you've adopted those habits, you just copy them and move to the third stage, which is our results and implemented habits. So we go here and paste them. Now these habits are yours. But remember that you still need to work on them. You still need to make them more efficient and hard as you progress. But I believe after a month of grind, it will be actually harder to stop doing them and waste all of your effort than improve. And now we're on stage 0. Repeat the cycle. So after you appreciated your work, you need to continue implementing those habits in your life in order to succeed. It is almost an infinite process of personal development. So you go back to the first stage, list of habits, and pick up the second line. You copy it and move to the progress section when you pick up the next month and paste your habits. And you repeat this process again and again and again until you are superhuman.
Now let's sum up what you need in order to implement your habits. Number 1. Drop your ego behind if you want to see the results. Greatest minds on our planet are continuing to improve and learn every day. So why would you think that you are too good to learn something small and take small steps? Number 2. Do not get overwhelmed. Quite a common mistake amongst beginners is to take too much. Too much habits, too much self-development videos. This will distract you from your goals and achieving progress. Number 3. In order to implement your habits, you must take small steps. It is absolutely crucial mindset that you not only need to implement your habits, but that you need in life to succeed. Number 4. Do it smart and use a system. You need a system for your journey in order to implement your habits as fast and efficient as possible. If you don't like my system in Notion, you can create it wherever you prefer. But you need to have these 3 key points. First one, list of habits. The second one, your progress of habits. And the third one, habits you have already implemented. And that's it for today. If this was useful for you, please hit that like button and consider subscribing to my channel. See ya!